Good morning, guys. I can tell you I feel 100% better than I have in the last couple days. And I greatly appreciate all the well wishes and stuff. Um, I greatly appreciate all of you. I made my 1,000 subs, guys. Yay. Now we're working on the watch hours. So make sure and watch to the end because that'll count towards my watch hours. Um, don't forget to like and subscribe and share. And I want to just say that uh, not a whole lot of information or new information, should I say, coming out about Summer or anything to do with her parents. And with all the Q and answer or Q and A's that Candace has been doing on her channel, and the Q and A's that other people have been throwing at her, and considering the Q&A that the news have been doing towards Candace and Dawn, I know we've all gotten agitated because, well, why don't they ask the hard questions? Why don't they ask questions that matter? I mean, yes, it matters about what the children like to eat or what the children were like. I agree 100%, but knowing what they want to eat or what their favorite color is not going to help us find Summer, okay? And some of the questions that I may ask may not help either, but it will help in getting into Candace's head and knowing where her head is at, I guess is the best way to put it. I've threw together some questions that I've been wanting to ask since the first interview, and I hope that getting I hope these are some questions that you all might want to know the answers to also. If there's questions or thoughts about the questions I've asked, throw them in the comments below, guys. And let's see what the first one is. By the way, Candace, if you run across this, my email is right here. And I would love for you to either email me or you could get on here and answer the questions in the comments. But I would love to hear your true answers. Now, the first question is, Candace, what medication were you taking during that first interview? We all know you were on something, and we would just like to know what it was because we understand if it was nerve medication to calm your nerves. I don't know what doctor you would have gotten a hold of that late at night to have gotten them. But, oh, wait a minute, this was on the 28th because you didn't have a news interview until, what, 13 days after the baby went missing? I still don't know any medication that will cause your eyes to roll in the back of your head. Question number 2. Why did you take so long to come forward to do an interview? As I said, you were 13 days after she went missing. Don did at least do one in 3 days' time. He done one on June 18th. Yours was on June 28th. Number 3. What time did Summer really go missing? Ronnie Lawson said it was a while before you called 911. So what time did she go missing? Because they dispatched the officers at 6:26. That's when they dispatched them. That doesn't mean that's when the 911 call was made. Still love to know what was on that 911 call too. Number 4. What was Summer actually wearing when she went missing? There's been reports she was wearing shorts, she was wearing long pants, the pants were blue, the pants were black, she was wearing her jogging outfit, she had a pink shirt on, she had a pink and black shirt on. It would definitely help in locating a missing child if you have an accurate description of what the child was wearing. That's all I'm saying. Number 5. Why did law enforcement give you 3 different polygraph tests? The first one, yes, we understand your description of what happened. You were all upset. They threw you in the cop car. You were distraught. and by the time you made it to the sheriff's department, you were just unconsolable and you were crying so bad that you couldn't take the polygraph. Okay, but you took the second one. You didn't pass it. Then you had to take another one. This is not a driver's license test, Candace. You don't get to keep taking them until you pass them. Oh, wait a minute. The law enforcement actually did let you keep taking it until you passed it, didn't they? 6. When did you figure out that Dawn was messing with the baby girl? And why didn't you stop it? And I don't want any hate speech, people. Don himself admitted that he messed with his own sisters at that age. So a leopard never changes their spots. If he'll do it once, he'll continue to do it. And with his description of putting all 4 children in the shower with him while he took a shower and he gave them showers, God only knows what may have happened. But, Candace, when did you figure it out? Was it when you were helping him get the kids out of the shower? Or was it when you kept waking up every morning knowing that your husband goes commando to bed and your daughter was laying in the bed right next to him? Is that when you figured out? 7. How long did Cameron M., I'm not going to say his last name, but he was a 14-year-old boy who stayed with you and Don. Don says his mother was messed up, I believe, on drugs. But he stayed with you all for a while. Where was his mother at? And why and how long did Cameron stay with you all? Number 8. Cameron also happens to be one of the teenagers that was in those phone calls of where the children were drinking at your house. He was one of the first set of teens that were there. And you would refuse to give his father the address so his father could come pick up those kids. So his father had to call law enforcement and get them to come and pick up his children because they were up there drinking at your house in your care. The second set, the mother tried to come and get them because she was coming to pick them up because they were drinking at your house in your care, and you threatened to shoot her. So she had to call law enforcement to come pick up her children. I would like an explanation on those. Number 9. Tell us why your first 2 children were taken. If it wasn't your fault, if you were not the abuser to those children and Andrew was, then tell us. Let's make it so people will stop speculating. Tell us the truth about what happened. I mean, if we don't have the facts, if we don't know the truth, then all we have to go on is what we come up with in our own brains. So stop letting people speculate about what happened and tell us. Tell us, did you or did Andrew mistreat those children and harm them so bad that Department of Children's Services came and took them from you? 10. Why did Don and you not look for Summer that night, the next day, the following week, when law enforcement got through speaking with you and finding out all the information they needed to, when law enforcement brought you back from the sheriff's department after taking the lie detector test? Why did you all not get out there, put your feet to the ground, and hunt for your child if you truly and honestly thought she had been abducted or had just wandered off? Not one time in this 8.5 months has anybody ever saw you all get out there and do anything to find that child. Why? Please let us know. We want to know. Number 11. Why at the horse pond did you tell Chris M. Everything is in slow motion. What is so different about the swimming hole compared to every other place that baby was at that day? Why was it the one where you saw everything in slow motion? What happened? Tell us, Candus. We want to know. These are real questions, and we want information. 12. What did your boys say when you told them Summer just got gone? I'd like to know that one. 13. What was the last thing your baby girl said to you? And I don't believe it was, can I go play with my brothers? Can you at least tell us that, Candace? Number 14. Why did Don tell his dad you put Summer in the septic tank? I mean, this is your hubby. This is the love of your life. This is the person you squalled and screamed and cried about. Oh, when that prank you were pulling was pulled off. Why would you, if it was a lie, why would he tell his dad that you put Summer in the septic tank? I still think they need to go up there and drain that tank. Number 15. Why, with all that you remember doing that day and everything that you remember, the places you went, the things you bought, pretty much everything that was said, why do you not remember feeding your child? Did you feed your child that day? Did you feed the boys before you left? Because see, you never speak of feeding Summer at all day long. She's a 5-year-old baby. Please, tell us the truth. If you fed her that day, where did you feed her? Where'd you buy the food? And if you didn't, why didn't you? She was a baby. She needed nutrients. Are you so wrapped up in yourself that you couldn't even feed your child? Number 16. You must really feel like a pile of crap knowing that your child was in your care. God gave that baby to you to protect and to cherish and to love. And yet, whatever happened to her happened while she was in your care. How about you tell us what that makes you think or how that makes you feel, knowing that you're never going to see her again? Possibly never going to see her again. I pray to the good Lord above that she's fine and she comes home safe and sound. But as of right now, it's not looking like that. And it's on your hands, your watch, that she got gone. So tell us how you feel. Tell us what you think. I would love to know, and I'm sure everybody else would love to know the answer to that one too. Like I said, Candace, my email's at the beginning of this video. You can get on here, you can answer in the comments, you can email me. But I would just love to know the answers to these questions. And that's the end of my rant. For you all that's watching the video, I hope you watch till the end. I hope these are some of the questions that you yourself wanted answered. I pray that we get some answers from her. I don't expect it, though. But maybe she'll run across it. Maybe she will answer some of them. But anyways, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe. If you have any questions you want to ask her, put them in the comments. You know, keep her fingers crossed. Maybe one day she will read this or listen to this video. And maybe one day we'll get some answers. And I'll talk to you guys later.